Hello and welcome to a new series here on the channel, and I'm very excited to get into. This is Brain Rot SMP. So this is a little Minecraft series we're gonna have going on the channel with a few other people from around. I'll try to link channels in the description if I can remember to do that. But other than that, yeah, we're loading in now, and it's gonna be nice to get into this. Mostly this is going to start pretty normal, I would think. Just get into the game and we're going to do our basics. So yeah, let's get to it and start chopping down trees, I suppose. How we start any Minecraft world, right? But yeah, I don't think I've actually had any Minecraft content on the channel before, which is kind of surprising because of how much I've just played this game. But yeah, so we're going to get started here. You'll probably see a few of the people that are in here around. But yeah, before we get too far into this, I don't know what's going on with my character's skin, so I'm probably going to go in and try to just pick a classic one for now, and I'll probably get a different one here down the line a little bit. But for now, we're going to keep it relatively simple. Don't really see much, so we're just gonna go with one of these classic ones. Eh, the creeper one works for now. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Yeah, the game audio might not be here for the first one. This was my first time recording on OBS in quite a while, so audio is a bit messed up. I think I did get it fixed later in the video, but for this first section, I'm not gonna have that, or first couple. But yeah, as you can see, some of the people will be live streaming a lot of it. I'm primarily just gonna be making videos about it over time. And yeah, this is the first one. So as we get started here, we got a little bit of wood going. Yeah, so here we're just gonna get our planks crafted, crafting table, get our pickaxe, get some stone. Pretty typical stuff. I really don't know what my big plans are yet here on the server or realm here. This is bedrock, just so if you see something a little bit weird compared to what you're used to seeing, that is going to be the reason why. I largely would prefer Java, but this isn't bad either. I mean, there's a ton of differences, like people act like there are, but there definitely are some that are pretty important. So here we go with the pickaxe. We're gonna get the most of our stone now. I don't really know how much we're gonna need, but we might as well get a good chunk started here just so we can get our furnace, some tools up, all of that. But yeah, largely this video we're just gonna be getting started, getting some stuff figured out, maybe get a starter base up, and then going from there. Just try to get prepared for the rest of the series that is to come, and hopefully we can figure out some things to do here coming up. So here we're gonna go over here and get this sheep. We're gonna try to get enough wool for a bed so we can maybe skip a few of these nights. Uh, I mean, obviously it's not too easy to with just having multiple people on the server, and I don't think we have the game rule that lets it be less people, so that's gonna be something there. And then yeah, so go ahead and get some more sticks crafted up, try to get some tools here, get specifically an axe so we can get a bit more wood a bit quicker, sword too, since bedrock the axe is how it was earlier with the uh, Java edition, where it's just basically the sword tier below it, so it does as much damage as a wooden sword rather than the extra attack damage of being slower. So yeah, that's gonna be something there. And largely, this is just trying to survive the first night, get what we can. Some string isn't bad, some rotten flesh. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some more stuff. I know there's an Enderman here, so I gotta be looking at the ground some. Might try to take one out later, I don't know. But here is a creeper, we're gonna get rid of that. Don't really know where we're gonna build our base yet, but might as well get some of the wood for it ready. That way we just have that prepared. And this first base that we make is just going to be a starter base. It's going to be temporary. I doubt it's going to look that good. I'm not the best builder, and I'm not going to spend too long on a starter base. I might try to make it look somewhat presentable, but overall it's going to be just a quick base that I'm throwing up so I have a place to store my items while we decide what we're going to do with our big base long term. So, I'm gonna look around a little bit. We go over here, try to kill the spider. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna get some farms going probably. Figure out what we're gonna do for our food situation here in the early game, and then probably go mining as well, as we're going to need a lot of resources to actually be able to get anywhere in this game. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cook up some mutton for now. That's gonna be our first real food, and then from there we are probably gonna be just setting off to kill some things. So yeah, here, oh, we got our first death. I was walking around just trying to get our mutton and stuff sorted out, and a zombie got to me as I was finishing with the mutton. You can see I don't have all of it done yet. We got 2 mutton ready, but yeah, got kind of just jumped by that zombie as we were smelting down some mutton here. So yeah, we're gonna take some of this wood back. We only got 1 more mutton to cook. But yeah, no, it happens. Just gonna be doing a lot here. Craft those bows together, get some more durability back. Try to hit that creeper. Missed the 1 shot, but we should hit that, yeah. And then finish it off with a sword. Yeah, there we go. Got some more gunpowder. I mean, really, I think we're gonna be able to make a farm for gunpowder at some point. I don't think we're gonna get enough. We're gonna try to build a little Enderman tower thing here. Not really, probably as wide as I should have made it there. Yeah, just knowing how this works, but not a terrible distance either. I'm gonna pick up this XP, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of this Enderman. Might not go well, but we're gonna need the pearls to get to the end at some point. And if not, we'll just get pearls. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so good so far. The knockback is knocking us back the other side. Yeah, that's why I probably should have made it wider. And he got to us. I mean, it happens. But we also have our spawn point right here, so it's not really that big of a deal yet. He might get to us a few more times, we'll see. But yeah, this isn't looking good. The skeleton's probably gonna get us. Yeah, or the zombie got the last hit, but I mean, yeah, just a lot to fight there. Not looking too good here early, but it's what happens. We're just putting in some work here just to try to get the pearls out of the way early. Yeah, Enderman gets us there. Really not what we want to see here early. But hey, we're getting there. Just gotta get back under. The Enderman's gotta be about dead, and yeah, he is. So I think that's most of our resources we picked back up. We'll remove that cobble tower and stuff here in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna sort our inventory first, just get some of the items back that we need. Get that sewn, yeah. And yeah, I did some scouting around spawn. I think this is where I want to build my starter base, on the small little island over here. It'll look fine, I think. It's a nice spot. It's small, so I don't want to expand too much with my starter base, because there really isn't the room for it. So it should hopefully encourage me to get to the point where I'm not building a starter base anymore, and rather building a actual base instead of just expanding the one we already have. Because this is not going to look all that good. So as you can see, I'm just flattening the terrain here a bit, and then we're going to move on to starting to build this. And yeah, we're starting with it's going to be a pretty much just oak design. We gotta go with some logs for the corners and stuff, maybe a few other sections to it over time. It's kind of dropping down, seeing how the distance looks between them, and then building up. I think that'll look alright. And then yeah, we're just gonna keep building through here. Gonna try some different stuff. Here we're gonna need largely a bunch of planks to fill in the walls. I don't want to be too harsh on how much wood I've got to get right now. Because a lot of the stuff, I mean, we're going to have more of in the future. It's just right now it's very early, so it's going to be figuring out the best way to go about things. So as we're going to go here, we're going to go back and we got to get some wood. So as you see, I sped this up a little bit just because it's a lot of tedious stuff. We're just chopping down a bunch of trees. And then that allows us to get to the point where we have a pretty nice feel of how many trees and stuff we got down. This will allow us to just get the wood we need so we can actually finish our starter base. And this should hopefully be enough, just what I'm getting right here. And like I said, this is just for a starter base. When we get to our main base, I'll probably get a lot more into it with how much I am using and how big it looks. I'm probably do that, but as you see, a Trident Drown got to me there at one point, but I mean, that's just going to happen a lot. The Trident Drowns are extremely powerful, especially when you don't have any armor or shield. But yeah, we got a bed now. First bed crafted, placed down, and we have our spawn point set where our base is going to be, even if we don't have it quite yet. But build this around the edge, just try to make a nice perimeter around our base, make it look a little bit nicer than just a bunch of wood slapped together, even though that's really what it is. Maybe we can get some just decent look on it. Here, we're gonna build around up here. And a nice little furnace and stuff here. We're gonna get doors in place. Front of our base is coming out pretty well. I mean, we're just checking about a few looks there, smelting out some sand so we have got some glass to use. And then we're gonna build around there. Build a little second section there. That'll help us have a storage room, probably is what we're gonna use that for, even if it's not gonna be all that big of a storage room. And I don't know how much I'm going to trust my valuable stuff being stored there right now, because I don't really know how these guys are about stealing and stuff. So until I figure that out, I'm probably going to keep most of my valuable stuff hidden pretty well, so we can not get hung up on some stuff we really shouldn't get hung up on. So yeah, we're going to get some more doors here. We're going to figure out the best way to do this to make it look nice with the probably double door in the back too. Because I think that in general double doors look a little bit better than the single doors. So yeah, we're going to actually rip everything out over here and build it one block farther out. Just because I think that's going to look better. And yeah, for at least the starter base. I'm going to keep building, put some glass in, get some more flattened land so I can make it look a bit better as a supported piece. And then yeah, second furnace isn't going to hurt, just so we have more room to make stuff. Get the glass in place. I don't like the too high window there, so we're just going to move it back down to 1, and I think that looks better. We're out of wood again, or close to it, so we're just going to get some logs, which those logs should hopefully help us finish out the majority of the starter base, because it was coming along pretty well. So as that keeps going here, we're going to go here, see what we got, and yeah, the oak wood is going to be enough to let us finish off the top section here. It's not going to have a proper roof. It's going to be good enough, and I think it'll look alright for a starter base. This largely, like I said, though, we shouldn't have this too long. Probably a few episodes, but I wouldn't imagine we're going to have this forever. I'm going to go through, just try to get more stuff. And yeah, but this is basically complete now. I mean, we'll expand a little bit here. Got some chests down, or a chest down for now. We'll get more in here later, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't dislike what we got going on here. Gonna get our stone hoe now, and we'll probably start farming pretty soon. So yeah. Alright, with the dirt here, we're gonna go out here. We don't have any iron yet for our buckets and stuff, so right now we're just gonna have to basically build our farm around where we want to be. So we're going to build 4 blocks out from each direction, and this water source in the middle there. That should hopefully give us enough water and dirt that we just have all our land looking pretty good. Make sure it's all affected, and we get our quicker crop growth, which I think we're pretty much only going to be able to grow wheat for right now, but that's fine because we're going to need that early game to get our leather up, and our yeah, leather mainly is what we're looking at there, which should also help us with an early game food source, even if we do something else until we get to that, which I don't know. We'll figure something out as far as what we're going to do there. But yeah, we got some stuff started here. We're going to get some bone meal to hopefully get a few more seeds over there, because that is not going to cut it for how many we're going to need. Eventually we're going to have to expand that farm a bit more too. Just, yeah, one section isn't going to cut it forever, but again, this is just starting. So, I mean, we should be okay just with a starter base, and maybe we get a little bit more even here. overall, that's just going to be helping us out a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and plan everything. Probably just, yeah, get some saplings going. That way we don't have to travel back to that main island every time. Doesn't hurt to kill some squids when they're right here. Get some ink sacs so we have some black dye, some clay. This is just some random resource gathering since it was all like right here. Figured we'd pick it up real quick so we have it for later if we need it. And then we're going to go over here and back to our base. Now it's time to decide what we're going to do next. I'm really unsure. I'm trying to think. Maybe we dig something out. Maybe we do something else. Just kind of be wandering around trying to figure out what the ideal thing is to do right now. We're going to have to go mining soon, but I don't know if we should do that right now. I don't think we really got our food figured out. But we could at least like start digging down a little bit. Maybe start on like a basement type area so we have just somewhere to put anything we don't have room to fit up here or wouldn't look as good right through the start. Get some ladders so we can actually get down there without much issue. And yeah, that should help us out a little bit. And that'll be enough ladders to at least get us started over here. So as we dig down, I mean, we're high enough up that digging straight down is not going to be an issue at all. If there's a lava pool this high, well, oh well, it happened. But yeah, no. So we're going to dig out an area right here. Get some shovels ready. And yeah, we're going to get through all this so we have a nice little outline underneath of a basement area to hopefully help us out. Split up the footage here. And yeah, that's going to be pretty good. You see there, someone new just joined the realm. We're going to kind of mention them as we get interactions with them, or like I said, I'll try to include most of them that I've seen in the description. As you see, they stopped me to take the visit here, so this is E-Man Streams. Hopefully I remember to actually link their videos or not videos, or channels in the description. I think the majority of people just stream this. Like I said, I'm making videos just because it works better for me, even if it is a little more challenging to get through a bunch of editing and stuff, but it's still nice to have. So we're going to dig out the base here. Nice little wooden things. This is all going to be oak planks. Don't want to overthink this. It's just going to be a spot where we can put stuff that we don't need. Up top, anyway. Here we got a trident drowned paying us a visit. This one, yeah, no trident though. We'll get one. Here I'm doing one of my favorite just like really basic things that I like how it looks just aesthetically. Little boat docks in a sense. Like they're not really anything special. It's just a few oak fences, but I really like how it just kind of holds a boat perfectly. And then it just gives an option there. Since we're going to be using boats a lot, might as well. And now we're going to craft ourselves a fishing rod. And we're going to get ready because we're going to be doing some fishing here because we need food. And this is probably the easiest way to get it. So yeah, I think we're just going to do a little bit of a quick little fishing time here. Probably going to speed this up here in a second because you know what? We probably should just go ahead and speed all this up. And we got impaled by a trident drowned again. Okay. Well, we're going to have to try to get out here right by the door, of course. So we got to figure out where our sword is, try to get to it. Can't quite that time. But hopefully we should be able to walk out just now. And if we can grab our sword, hopefully we can just rush this guy down real quick. And okay, that's probably not good. Got us once, but we did get him, and he dropped a trident. That's gonna be nice. And we're back from the fishing expedition right there. Well, it's an expedition, we didn't go anywhere. As you can see, we picked up some pretty valuable stuff. We got a saddle, some name tags.
Oh my goodness.
A bunch of fish, which is going to be very important for what we're going to do.
My god, that phone's always about to die.
Mines are just going to need fish.
Here they go.
Yeah, we have a food source for now. We'll get a more stable one later, but for now,
There they go.
Fine.
Yep, just
some
spawning all around me.
Nice.
It's for the 1000th time.
Might be useful. And yeah, I mean, that's just some nice stuff we got from that.
This has got to go. All right, social
now
sushi.
We're hopping on to this mining expedition. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this one speed up too. Yeah, you guys can just kind of see what we got. Yeah, this might take a while even sped up. we did die there, but I managed to use the recording to figure out where we were. Thanks to the coordinates, we just figured our way back pretty quick and managed to dig down in time before our items despawned. So we've already picked up the most important stuff, being the diamonds and the redstone and the iron. But yeah, it's good to probably pick everything else up here. And then yeah, I mean, we were about to head up back to the surface, and I saw this cave, so we're gonna do that now. Just head our way back to our place. Yeah, this is some stuff you're probably gonna see as we walk by. Like here, this is Sebastian Streams. Let's see how long it takes them to notice us. We're probably gonna just slowly sneak around his house. Just have a little bit of fun with the people on here, you know. Don't try to just see anything too crazy, and just enjoy getting started, because, you know, all of us are very early. Yeah, and there we go. Jesus, so yeah, we're out of here. Just went right up to his front door. I didn't know you'd be right there right away, but hey, it's what it is. And now it's just a quick trip back to our place, and yeah, you can see the results of what we got. I'll put the less valuable stuff in here. I'll probably log off with the more valuable stuff, just so we have that on us. And yeah, that should probably help us out a little bit, and keep our stuff safe, at least for now. We're gonna need more chests, so we're gonna go ahead and make that right now, just so we can store all our items. Because yeah, we have a lot. But yeah, no, that's probably gonna be a pretty good thing for us. And yeah, it's gonna be about it for this episode too, I think. I mean, we really had a pretty good first day, and yeah, we'll see you all next time.